Mike Taylor. And Chuck Miller of the Hurricanes calls timeout.
If it's a gift you need, shop Johnson's Pharmacy. If it's cosmetics, shop Johnson's Pharmacy. If it's a prescription to be filled, shop Johnson's Pharmacy. Most of your everyday needs can be filled in one friendly visit to Johnson's Pharmacy on 12th Street in Alma. Yes, they're always happy to see you, and they'll make you feel at home. Their prescription department is complete in every respect to fill your doctor's order to the letter. Next time, remember Johnson's Pharmacy, 12th Street, downtown in Alma. Take it in to Johnson's Pharmacy. 36-35, Bacon, I'm on the wrong side of the scoreboard now, 36-35, our score here this evening. Time back in on the court, and here's Bob.
A minute and 36 seconds remaining in the third period of play. Bacon County takes possession on the ball as Hip fouls Mike Taylor under the bucket. Smith brings it casually across the center court. Deliberately getting things kind of set up. Out to Tyre. To Sykes, far right-hand corner. Back to Staten, head of the key. Over to Tyre, far left-hand corner. He shoots from there. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Hip. Pitched out to Jackson. Jackson brings it all the way down left to the circle. Starts toward the left-hand corner. Back to Henson out, head of the key. As the Hurricanes on the move. To Campbell. To Henson, the Hip head of the key. Outside the left to Jackson. He shoots from there. Off the front of the rim, no good. Staten rebounds for Bacon County. Bacon County leading by 1, 36-35. Staten moves in the lane and shoots. Off the front of the rim, no good. Hip rebounds. Holds the ball for a minute. Passes out to Henson. Pass in and under to Jackson, left of the baseline. He can't get a shot away. Back out to Henson, left of the circle. Jackson, left-hand corner. Can't shoot. Henson brings it back out across head of the key. Hands off to Campbell for the Hurricanes. He drives down the baseline to the left. Drops the ball and kicks it out of bounds. Bacon County takes possession. 22 seconds remaining in the third period. 36-35. Bacon County by 1. Anybody's ball game right on. Sykes drives in from the left of the baseline. Tries a layup, can't get it, no good. A save by Smith. To Staten, right of the circle. He shoots from there, in and out, no good. Rebound this time is Henson. As the buzzer sounds. And at the end of 3 full quarters of play, Bacon County 36, Monticello 35.
The 1973 International has the pickup truck for you. Hardworking, dependable, tough, and powerful. International trucks are made to take a beating and keep on running. Stop in at Walker's Sales and Service in Alma and look over the lineup of International trucks they have on display. You're sure to find just the right truck for your working needs. And you farmers, be sure to see the fine lineup of International Harvester tractors. There's one just right for your farming operation. Also, Walker's Sales and Service has Gale Forage Equipment and Feed Mills. Your farming headquarters is Walker's Sales and Service. See Arthur or Jimmy soon for the farm equipment that you need. Bacon County leading by 1 slim point. Here's the fourth quarter gets underway, and here's Bob.
Jumping. Laurie Taylor in the ball game for brother Mike. Mike is going to take a well-earned rest over on the sideline for a few minutes. Jumping against Laurie Taylor will be the big boy, Joseph Tip, 250 pounds of basketball player. Ball high in the air. The tip is picked up by Campbell as the Hurricanes take possession of the ball. Out to Henson, left of the circle. Ball left-hand corner to Jackson. To Henson. Across the circle to the right. The Hip, baseline to the right, shot. Good. And the Hurricanes jump out in front by 1, 37-36. Early seconds of the fourth and final quarter. Sykes, far right-hand corner, picks it up. Ball high in the air, tipped out of his hands. He pitches out back out to Tyre after he gains possession of it again. In the far left-hand corner to Sykes over his head, and the ball is snatched away by Norris on the steal. Out the Hip to Henson. Henson brings it across center court. Over to Campbell. The Hip right of the baseline. Shot in good. Now 39-36. The Bacon County trails by 3. 7 minutes remaining in the ball game. Still anybody's ball game. The Tire. The strike, far left-hand corner. Out to Staten, head of the key. Can't shoot. The Tire. 18 feet out on the right. Good. Hurricanes ball. Tip brings it down. Gives it to Henson. Ball back to the circle to Jackson. Back to Norris. To Campbell. Head of the key. The hit right to the baseline. He shoots from there off the front of the rim. No good. Staten rebounds. Over to Smith. The strike way down on the baseline to the left by himself. Ball goes out of bounds as it's knocked out of his hands by Norris. But Bacon County will maintain possession of the ball. Mike Taylor is coming back in. Laurie's coming out for Bacon County. And Tire inbounds. Mike picks it up. Lays it in from right to the bucket. No good. Strike tips it back up again. No good. This time Ulysses Norris for the Hurricanes picks it up. Ball stolen away by Campbell, but a foul is called. A stolen away from Campbell, rather, by Frank Smith, and a foul is called on Smith. Smith with his face all wrinkled up said, no, I didn't, but, that's it. He called it. Okay. Henson. Over to Campbell, outside to the left. To Jackson, about the same position. Jackson brings it down the baseline to the left. Gets the shot up, no good. Foul. Staten. Down under the bucket on Anthony Staten. His third foul of the ball game. And the Hurricanes will take possession of the ball. They had it, but they'll get it back. Inbound is picked up by Campbell. Over the far right-hand corner to Jackson. No good. Tire rebounds for Bacon County. To Staten. Under the bucket on the left. Layup no good. Tip rebound for the Hurricanes. Layup. Roll right across the rim and fell out on the other side. To Henson. Head of the key. Brings it down. To Hip, baseline to the right, surrounded by Bacon County players, it seems like. Foul on Mike Taylor. 39-38, Bacon trailing by 1. And Bacon County coach R.T. Johnson calls timeout.
Modern money management begins at Citizens Bank in Alma. When you open a convenient checking account with Citizens Bank, you open the door to your own system of keeping track of your money. Because when you write a check, you know that you're writing your own receipt, proving that you paid what you said you paid. Also, your checking account gives you a running total of the money that you have. There are also many other advantages of opening a Citizens Bank checking account. Why not stop in? Let them explain. At Citizens Bank, downtown in Alma. 39-38, Bacon County trailing by 1 at this point of the ball game. Here's the time buzzer signaling time back in. And with more play-by-play action, here's Bob.
Time in on the court. And Bacon County will do what? Nothing? They'll try to stop. Monticello takes possession of the ball. Inbound picked up by Campbell. Over to Hip, right to the baseline. He goes in for a layup. No good. Mike Taylor on the rebound. Pitches out to Smith. Foul. Ulysses Norris. Foul is on Norris. Bacon County will take possession of the ball. Second foul of the ball game on Norris. Smith picks up the inbound. The Tire outside to the left. To Staten, head of the key. Back to Tire. 18-footer left at the baseline. Shot away, no good. Taylor puts it back up, no good. Picked up on the rebound by Henson. Henson brings it all the way down inside the circle. Pitches over to Norris outside the baseline to the left. He can't shoot. Hands it to Campbell. He drives to the head of the key. He can't shoot. Finally gives it to Henson, head of the key. Off to the left to Jackson. Back to Henson, head of the key. 39-38, Bacon trailing by 1. to Campbell. Head of the key. Henson gets the rebound. No good. Campbell's shot was up and no good. Henson tried again. No good. Rebound. Smith to Staten. To try to Staten. Way up from the right. Good. Now Bacon jumps out in front by one. 40 to 39. 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the ball game. Jackson with the ball. Driving down the lane. Off the rim. No good. Jackson turns around and puts it back up, though, and it's good for two. Bacon County's ball. Smith brings it across the center court. Tire outside of the left. Ball left-hand corner. To the head of the key. Staten picks it up. To Tire. 15-footer on the right. Little short of the bucket. Picked off by Norris. Out to Henson. Henson brings it all the way down inside the circle. Hands off to Campbell. Back to Henson. Head of the key. To Jackson. Jackson brings it inside the circle. Can't shoot. To Campbell, head of the key. Henson, outside to the right, shoots from right of the baseline. Right to the right of the circle, good. Now 43-40. Bacon County trailing by 3. Staten puts it up from right of the baseline. No good. Rebound picked off by Norris. Pass out to Henson. Long pass out to Campbell, intercepted by Frank Smith. He brings it head of the key. To Staten, right of the circle. To Tire, outside to the left. Can't get a shot away. Back out to Smith. To Staten, head of the key. 43-40. Tire, head of the key. To Staten, 15-footer from the right. No good. Taylor tries to tip it back up. No good. Rebound. Norris, and he falls flat of his face and loses the ball out of bounds. Bacon County will maintain possession. 43-40. Fourth period, final period. 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining on the clock. Coach R.T. Johnson calls timeout.
The mortar and pestle has long been the symbol of the drunkard, the symbol of his ability to compound and dispense the proper medicine. Most drugstores say their drugs are the freshest in town, but Beal Rexall Drugs guarantees their drugs to be fresh and safe. So why not let Jimmy Beal at Beal Rexall Drugs fill your next prescription right to your doctor's orders? That's Beal Rexall Drugs, right on the price, right on the corner, right on your way home. Stop in at Beal Rexall Drugs. Bob?
On the free throw line. No, not on the free throw. He's standing there, but he's not going on it. Up for a minute, they were going to get a free throw for them. Bacon County will inbound. They do to Staten. And he put in and out, no good. From right there at the edge of the circle, he puts it up, and it is no good. A shot he should have made, he missed. Henson gets the rebound to Campbell. And to Hip, head of the key. To Henson. To Hip. Outside of the right. Out center court to Campbell. Back to Hip inside the circle. To Jackson, driving down the baseline to the right, pitches it back out. Henson, way outside, almost center court. They're freezing the ball. They're not trying to set up a thing. It's a good old-fashioned freeze. That's all it is. They'll take a deliberate foul, I think, to get the ball away from them. 1 minute and 57 seconds. Bacon County trading by 3. 43-40. It is the freeze, a definite freeze on the ball. They're just passing it around, one to the other, not trying to make a move inside for the bucket. 1 minute and 45 seconds. 43. 32. Mike. 32 with the ball. Campbell, and a foul is called on Tim Price. A deliberate foul, more than likely. Trying to get the ball away. They had to do something to stop. The clock. Chester Campbell will go on the free throw line with 1.5 minutes remaining. Bacon County trails by 3 points. Campbell is on the free throw line. His first shot is up and off the front of the rim. No good. Tim Sykes on the rebound. Good Tire. Tire brings it down, all the way down the lane. Layup. Good. Now Bacon trailing by only 1. Henson with the ball. Out to Jackson. Driving. Foul. As the ball was almost over the way. Gary Tire. Call foul on Tire. And 1 minute and 18 seconds remaining in the ball game. 43-42. Bacon now trailing by only one. And somebody on that purple team, on the Hurricanes team, will go on the free throw line. We'll find out in a minute who that is.
If it's car trading time at your house, we suggest you talk to the folks at Lee Teston Chevy Olds in Alma about the new car in your future. At Lee Teston Chevy Olds, you'll find the car and the deal you've been looking for. Every car sold by Lee Teston Chevy Olds is backed up by their reputation of service. You'll be sure that you'll get the most for your money when you trade with the guys at Lee Teston Chevy Olds in Alma. Stop in soon. Lee Teston Chevy Olds. This is Big Wolf Radio, WULS in Alma. 1 point separating these two teams. Bacon trailing by one. 1 minute, 18 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter of this exciting state championship ball game. Bob?
On the free throw line is Douglas Jackson. His first shot is up and off. Good. Rolled across and it's good. Now it's Bacon County trailing by two, and he gets another try. Up and good. Bacon County's ball. Fast break. Dyer brings it all the way down. Head of the key. Hands out to Smith. Smith brings it down right of the circle. Stops and shoots. Off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound. Taylor turns around. Puts it back in. Good for two. Now Bacon trailing by only one. 1 minute and 2 seconds remaining in the ball game. Henson with the ball. Brings it head of the key. Out of center court. To Henson. To Hip. To center court to Campbell. Driving. Threes on the ball again. Passing it back and forth. Back and forth. Somebody's got to steal that ball. Over to Jackson. 38 seconds. Foul. Foul is on Mike Taylor. And the big boy Joseph Hip will go on the free throw line. 1-1 the situation. 1-1. His first shot is up and no good. Rebound. Miss. Bacon County. Down to Staten. Ball almost off out of bounds. Tipped in. Henson picks it up. Out of bounds. Woo! Out of bounds. Bacon County will take possession. 23 seconds on the clock. Bacon County trailing by only 1 point. They can pull it out of the fire. Smith brings it down ahead of the key. Bacon County fans on their feet. The strike to Taylor under the bucket. Layup, no good. Smith puts it in. Good. Layup by Frank Smith from in front of the bucket, good for two. Bacon County is out in front, 46-45, only 6 seconds remaining on the clock. They should be able to hold it. Bacon County fans are standing on pins and needles, all of them to their feet, hollering. Those that have got any voice left are hollering. And I'm standing up too, by the way, in case you're wondering. This is too much tension to sit down. It looks like a state championship for the Bacon County Red Raiders unless the Hurricanes can work a miracle. Keep your fingers crossed, people. Hurricanes ball. Full court press to be put on by Bacon County. Inbound, takes up by Henson. Pass up, Taylor intercepts to Dyer. Foul. Taylor's on the court. He hit hard. Taylor's on the court. He hit hard. 2 seconds on the clock. They've got Taylor far left-hand side of the court. He's wrenching. Looks like he might have landed on one knee pretty hard. Taylor intercepted that ball beautifully. You had to see it to believe it. Got his hands on it, intercepted it, grabbed it. We've got it. There's no way they can do it in 2 seconds. We're number one. The people are beginning to shout it. Taylor can't stand on that left leg. It looks like an official has got a timeout on the court. He's having a little trouble with the left leg. It's Mike Taylor, by the way. Looks like he might have come down on that knee pretty hard. No, we've got a... Looks like we might have a worse problem than a knee problem. It looks like they're talking about his back. Fans are becoming rather concerned now. See if he can get up. If it is in the back, it could be a major problem. Mike Taylor's on his feet, and the fans give him a big hand. The fans think they're going to go out of the court, but they ain't going out of the court. So that policeman ain't going to let... Oh, Ike stayed and go sit down. Listen to this. On the free throw line for Taylor, who was supposed to be out there. Going in will be Jerome Linder. He'll go on the free throw line, and he'll get probably a 1-and-1 situation as an official timeout. Everybody shout, we're number one. We're definitely state champs this year. Ain't it great? Ain't it great? There's no waiting. Pull it out of the fire in 2 seconds time. No room for a play. Woo! Right on, brother. I don't know if maybe Ike Staten ain't happier than everybody else is around here. Well, man, these fans are going absolutely wild. All right, he got one shot. Now they're going to jump it out to see who gets possession of the ball. Only 2 seconds remain on the clock. Write the score down when it's over so I don't forget it. I'll never make it. The tip picks up. Timeout. Clock is out. The clock is out. No timeout. It's all over. It's all over. It's all over. Oh, get off those. Hold it. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Referees are saying it's not all over. There has been an official timeout called. There is an official timeout on the court. No time on the clock, but they'll have to call time in to sound the buzzer. That's the illegal way to do these things. So the legal way is the best way, but there's no way with no time on the clock. Ain't no way they can win, right? Absolutely. No way. I have never seen so many happy people in one place in my life. I haven't ever seen anything like it. Now what? I didn't hear what he said. What he said? I couldn't tell what he was saying. All right, time for a time in. And the ball will go over to Monticello. Is that right? All right, here we go. It's going to be a desperation try. We can tell that already. Inbound will be Monticello. And there's the inbound all the way down court. Intercepted. It's all over. It's all over. The Bacon County Red Raiders are 1973 state champs. The Bacon County Red Raiders are 1973 state champs. And listen to the crowd. Tournament, what a fantastic year this has been. Warren, we got it, baby. I mean, it's ours.
But we said it from the time this thing started. We fought it from the time it started until now. Nobody didn't take us to bed with all the papers wrote us underdogs. But we come out on top and showed them all that we got a ball club that can win the balls. That win this state only.
Amen. Don't you know it? It's been a great year, a great season. Let's pick up the presentation of the trophies.
looking to do that. Hey,
Can I get a word in?
no.
The fans are great. The players are great. Coach R.T. Johnson, great. He said we had some of the best fans in the state of Georgia, and we do. Betty Sue's down there fanning herself, trying to keep from fainting. And we're going to tell you what happened during the game. A high score in this ball game was, let me get over here on the Bacon County side so I can see. Frank Smith with 12 points, followed by Gary Tyre with 10, 8 points each for Anthony Staten, Tim Sykes, and Mike Taylor, and 1 point for Jerome Linder right there toward the end of the ball game. That's the way the scoring went. That final score once again, Bacon County 47, Monticello 45, and the sweetness of victory flows in this Coliseum tonight with the Bacon County fans, and I'm sure the fans back home will appreciate and love every one of you. I know you were jumping up and down and hollering through the whole thing just like we were. And Coach R.T. Johnson wants to thank everybody, of course, that made the play-by-play action possible from up here for those that could not attend the game in person. We thank them also, the fine sponsors. Be sure that you go by and tell them that you appreciate their sponsorship of the game. And whatever you do, if you see a Red Raider on the street anytime the next week or two, I know that you wouldn't fail to do so, but do walk up and pat him on the back and tell him it was a great game. You'll probably be one out of 8,000 or 9,000 that'll do that the next few days. And it was a great game, a great state championship. We're mighty proud of these boys, and we'll do our best about Monday morning, get a hold of Coach R.T. Johnson and see if we can't get some real comments on the whole tournament and see what he had to say about the whole show. But all in all, ever since Wednesday night, it's been some mighty great traveling going here. Hey, Tommy Carter, did we win it? You want to tell everybody back home we won? Bob, we sure did. We played a whale of a ball game. I think we out-hustled them. I think we outplayed them. I think we wanted it more than they did. And I think the score shows that we did. We came up and we got it. The last championship in Bacon County was the girls in 1965, and this looks good. It's been a long dry spell, like Coach Johnson said, but we enjoyed it. Tommy, thank you for talking with us. You folks drive careful if you're going home tonight. Larry, that's going to wrap it up for me. I can't think of anything else to say, and besides, I'm too shook up to say much of anything. My wife should be down here in a few minutes, and by the time she gets home and jumps up and down 2 or 3 times, I won't be worth much anyway. She gets real excited at these ball games. So if you'll close things out, we'll tell everybody we'll see them back home Monday.
Oh, I don't know. I tell you what, we've been broadcasting basketball games for quite a number of years, and I think this is undoubtable. This is the best that I've ever seen, and I've never been prouder of a team in all my life. And we want to say we're proud of the sponsors who made the broadcast possible, and we'd certainly appreciate it if you tell them that you're proud of them too. Go by and see the folks at Beal Rexall Drugs, Lee Test and Chevy Oils, Hutto Concrete Company, Citizens Bank, Johnson's Pharmacy, Walker Sales and Service, and the Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Waycross. Fine merchants who've stood by us all throughout this broadcast year as we follow the Raiders and the Raiderettes earlier in the season on all their out-of-town games. Tell them you appreciate it, and we appreciate having you as a listener. So that wraps it up for another fantastic season of basketball action. Larry Ring speaking on behalf of myself and Bob Sass from the Macon Coliseum. Good night and good sporting.